The video was taken during a night inspection at a train station. One of the guards didn't immediately realize that he had captured something paranormal, only discovering it after reviewing the footage. Take a look. At first glance, it's hard to notice, but if you slow down the video and zoom in, you can see a ghostly face in one of the train cars. The guard explains that it was 3:34 a.m. and the train was empty, waiting for its next trip. Was this a mere prank, or did he capture a real ghost train? A TikTok video featuring an apartment tour left viewers perplexed. Initially intended as a straightforward apartment review, the video took a genuinely eerie turn. The video begins innocuously. The agent showcases various rooms, but within moments, something unsettling becomes visible in the kitchen. Take a look. Fleetingly captured is an image resembling a child moving at an otherworldly speed. The agent explains that only they had the keys, and no one else was in the house during the review. The presence of this enigmatic child has sparked a flurry of theories. Many believe it could be a lost child, while others suggest that its unnaturally swift movement carries ominous intentions. In your opinion, what did this agent truly capture on camera? The next video, shared by a man named Felix, sparked lively discussions. Let's take a look. His beloved dog appears to be frolicking in the backyard, but pay attention to her when she momentarily stops and seems to freeze. Near her, a strange white anomaly passes by. Felix explained that Shiloh loved playing in the backyard with another dog, Caden, who recently passed away. The dog owner believes that the white anomaly is their pet spirit, watching over them and posing no harm. The following video was filmed on Day of the Dead, a holiday during which people decorate their homes and set up altars for deceased relatives. According to tradition, during these days, the souls of departed family members visit their homes. Delos Mios Khan captures an altar on video, which he prepared for the holiday, and documents something peculiar. Take a close look at the lower right corner. It appears that a transparent figure slowly approaches the altar and then vanishes into thin air. Given that it was the Day of the Dead, viewers believe that this could have been the spirit of a relative who visited their ancestral home. Diego, a Spanish man, uploaded the following video where he documented strange events in his home over a period of 2 years. Some of his videos have garnered tens of millions of views. However, intrigued viewers attempt to rationalize the unsettling phenomena he captures. Most frequently, his videos feature a childlike spirit that seems to want to play with him.
Están golpeando el mueble.
In one video, When Diego hears sounds, he notices a part of a face resembling that of a child. The face appears only for a moment, staring at Diego. When he moves the nightstand, he finds no one there. Viewers are divided in their opinions. Some argue that, given the snug fit of the nightstand against the wall, it's unclear how a child could hide there. Others claim that all of Diego's videos appear staged. A few days later, Diego startles from a loud noise and immediately grabs his phone to record.
Hay un niño golpeando la puerta.
He heads to the front door, where he sees a child standing on the other side. However, when Diego opens the door, the child simply vanishes. Was this something paranormal, or was it a meticulously planned deception? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A man shared surveillance camera footage from a cafe in Indiana. This series of videos from different cameras captures paranormal activity. The man himself witnessed that when there are no customers, strange things happen in the cafe. Lights turn on by themselves, doors open, and objects move. He believes it's nothing other than the work of a ghost. In the next video, a caregiver monitors a client from within the house using a baby monitor while staying in a different room. Surveillance is necessary for some of her clients to prevent accidents. Every time she visits one of her clients, she encounters disturbing phenomena, which she records on camera. Let's take a look. A white anomaly appears near the bed, seemingly hovering over the person lying there. Additionally, Another similar entity lingers near the bed. Observing these occurrences, the caregiver becomes convinced of the existence of ghosts. She remains uncertain about the benevolence of these phenomena, so she considers it her duty to closely watch over her client to protect them. In the following video, a family celebrates their mother's birthday. When she is about to blow out the birthday cake, something frightening happens. Watch closely.
Cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos a ti.
A figure with dark hair appears behind the woman. Many viewers believe it could have been a demon. What do you think? The following video was uploaded on TikTok by Daniel Palomino, who stumbled upon something quite unexpected while walking through a square at night.
Guys, is it coming to burn or not? Guys, it smells burn. It smells burn. I don't know if...
Initially, due to a strange turn of events, Daniel caught a whiff of smoke emanating from the square. He tried to locate the source but eventually gave up. One of the viewers during his live stream shared something unsettling. They revealed that many years ago, people perished here in a terrible fire. Upon learning about this catastrophe, Daniel decided to leave quickly, feeling uncomfortable.
What is that?
It starts to move by
Move your
itself.
boobs out of the way, Ron.
Is it a god or is it a cat? Is it a goblin? What does that tell me, Dudy?
We already smelled sulfur and burnt smell for that.
Take off the fence, man. What the heck is that?
However, as he was leaving, he noticed something in the distance. He froze in place, describing an object that seemed to be moving toward him and was noticeably smaller than a child.
With me? Who the hell is messing with me? That's why, honestly, I don't normally like people. And these shitty stuffed toys too. What happened? Guys, the phone turned off.
Thank you for
It's a pilot.
watching.
Despite his unease, Daniel decided to leave. But moments later, he spotted a toy on the staircase that hadn't been there before. Daniel speculated that it might have been an animal simply sitting on the stairs. But the mysterious figure continued to haunt the viewers. However, the keenest-eyed viewers noticed something in the background. A dark cloaked entity that appeared out of nowhere, standing next to the doll. A girl named Sam shared a series of videos with unsettling incidents. In the first video, she explores a dimly lit room. Suddenly, an object falls from a shelf, and Sam is puzzled about what could have caused it.
The dry room where we keep the food and stuff, and like the carts have like fudge on them or whatever. I don't know why that thing fell earlier.
In the next video, while Sam is still in the same room, a box unexpectedly moves on the shelf during video recording. In another video, she mentions hearing tapping sounds at the beginning of the recording. Entering the living room, she questions her family about the source of the noise. Continuing her investigation, she enters the bathroom, suspecting the sound originates from the shower.
Are you guys tapping on something out here?
No, we thought that was you. Oh, yeah.
Wait, shh, shh, shh. Where is it? The shower?
What the hell?
In the final video, Sam sits on the stairs and engages in a dialogue with the presumed spirit.
You could do it now. No way.
She addresses the spirit, claiming it enjoys slamming doors in the house and invites it to do so right now. Moments later, a door forcefully closes, convincing Sam that spirits do indeed inhabit the house. However, whether they pose a threat remains a mystery. The following video was filmed in a home clinic in Japan, consisting of 2 separate buildings. It belonged to a man named Matsu, who lived there with his daughter, Soku. Everything was fine until 1990, but Matsu closed his clinic after a tragedy. His daughter, Soku, made friends at the clinic and often visited them. On her way, she had to climb a high staircase. One day, she stumbled and fell from the stairs, and unfortunately, she couldn't be saved. Matsu told everyone that a curse now haunted the clinic, and the spirit of his daughter wandered within its walls. Maru, an adrenaline enthusiast, ventured into this clinic late at night in search of answers. He set up several cameras throughout the clinic and went to sleep. At 2:30 a.m., Maru heard strange sounds and assumed the owner had come to check on him, but he found no one. As dawn approached, Maru reviewed the footage and noticed something quite peculiar. It seemed like an anomaly, initially in one room, then another, and then something else occurred. Doors opened seemingly without cause, and various objects started moving. These actions continued for some time. Maru waited until morning to share what he had documented with Matsu. He sent the video to the clinic's owner, who was convinced that it was his daughter's spirit haunting the premises. After that, Maru lost contact with the owner until he received tragic news. 3 months after viewing the video, Matsu, the owner, passed away from a heart attack. According to neighbors, as he was being taken to the hospital, he was muttering something akin to an incantation. Since then, Maru couldn't shake thoughts about this house. Almost 8 years later, he discovered that someone had purchased the building. He convinced the family to allow him to investigate. After some time, they agreed, and Maru returned once more. The first thing he noticed was that the portraits had been moved and rearranged. According to the new owners, they hadn't yet touched the property. Maru stays overnight in this place again, and after a few hours, he hears strange sounds, resembling footsteps on that same staircase. The cameras Maru installed in the building also captured object movements and door openings, just like 8 years ago. In the room where the portraits were located, Maru discovered a new portrait and he was shocked. He didn't know who placed the portrait of Matsu and the doll in a house where no one lived. Could it be that Matsu prepared all this for himself before his death? The inscription on his portrait read, "I sacrificed myself for Tansen-sama." Perhaps it's merely Matsu's way of trying to be reunited with his daughter, but now in the afterlife. Viewers have noted that this is truly a chilling story, full of mysteries. Was it a genuine ritual, an unfortunate accident, or mere coincidence? We may never know. The following video was found on YouTube. Chris embarks on a journey through mysterious tunnels. He studied the tunnel map and headed straight there. After a few minutes, he began to suspect that he might not be alone, as he constantly heard strange sounds. Chris's apprehensions were justified because, after half an hour of searching, he stumbled upon something inexplicable. A creature with glowing eyes briefly appears in the tunnel and then vanishes. Despite this encounter, Chris isn't afraid and continues exploring the tunnels.
What the fuck? Did y'all hear that? Sounded like somebody screamed.
About half an hour later, he hears a sound resembling someone's sinister voice. A few minutes afterward, Chris emerges from the tunnels unharmed, feeling a sense of relief. However, he remains concerned about what might have been lurking in the depths of those tunnels. Antonio posted this video on TikTok. In his opinion, he documented a creepy incident at a store in Mexico.
Bueno, según. ¿Qué chingo sería, güey? Güey, vete a la verga. ¿Qué hay? ¿No? ¿No crees? Ay, güey, no, mames. No, la verga, yo no me voy a asustar, no me voy a asustar y no me voy a asustar y ya. Chingue su. Puta madre, ¿tú qué chingos traes, güey? ¿Qué chingo lo que quieres, cabrón? Perra madre, dejas de estar tranquilo un puto día.
The man shows the viewers the store and encounters an unexplainable phenomenon where objects simply start moving on their own. Antonio doesn't stop there. He continues to film the events unfolding in the store, trying to understand what or who he has truly encountered. When he returns to work, he is met with real chaos. Objects are scattered throughout the room.
¿Qué hacemos? Oye, ¿qué vas a barrer o qué chingados, fantasma? ¿Qué vas a hacer, cabrón? Dime. Vete a la verga, vete a la verga. ¿Qué mandas o qué? Vete a la verga. No, vete a la verga, ya chinga tu madre, puto fantasma de mierda. Vete a la verga, güey.
Antonio is unable to explain these inexplicable occurrences, which persist.
Se ven un pinche vato. quién sabe qué chingo. Vete a la verga, güey. No, vámonos al chorizo. Vámonos a la verga.
In the next video, Antonio once again encounters what appears to be poltergeist activity. He states that this is now a reality that cannot be changed, and one he must come to terms with. So, was it truly poltergeist activity or just an elaborate hoax? As always, the decision is yours to make. In the following video, a family, having settled in a new place of residence, encounters an unsettling event. They found the Bible open and noticed blood in their dining room immediately after moving in. Neighbors informed them that a doctor and his wife used to live in the house. They were inhospitable and never invited anyone over. The woman managed to document several incidents. Let's take a look.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
In the video, a dog sits in a cage, and something seems to be attempting to open the door. Pay attention to the left side of the cage. It appears as though someone is simply trying to release the dog. But that wasn't all that occurred in this apartment. Door openings in the kitchen were also documented when no one was in the room. A few days later, while the woman is in the kitchen wanting a snack, a food container opens on its own. She claims the container had been on the kitchen counter for several hours, and the food inside was cold, so it couldn't have opened by itself. Moments later, after she closes it, it opens again. The woman believes there's something more than just physical laws at play in this house. She associates this story with religion. A few days later, she decides to review the surveillance camera footage and notices something frightening. Sliding doors begin to close without any visible reason, and the dog takes notice. The dog appears calm and nonchalant, but it stares intently at the doors, as if seeing someone or something. What do you think? Were these the antics of a poltergeist, or was it all mere mystification? Mandy, who has appeared in our compilations before, notices strange sounds in her home. She installed cameras not only inside the house but also in the backyard to understand what might be haunting their family. One night, the backyard camera detects movement. Let's take a look. Despite the absence of visible objects, the video captures eerie sounds. Several nights later, while Mandy is away from home, she receives another notification about movement. The video reveals scratching and knocking sounds, along with an unsettling voice. Mandy's concern intensifies as something seemingly enters her son's bedroom.
I gotta change it. It's all wet. Maybe I have to. It's all wet. I'm sorry, but your pee didn't show us the bed. Some of the pee. Yes. I know. Mama's gonna be in the bed. I know. I tried giving you the bubbers. You wouldn't take the bubbers. Now you have nothing for bubbers. No bubbers for what now? No bubbers for you now. I'm not giving you bubbers now. Oh. I'm just getting another bottle.
In the room, a menacing voice declares, "I see you, and now you're mine." Mandy is convinced that something malevolent resides in their house. A few nights later, the outdoor cameras record a chilling sight. A blurry figure perched atop the house manifests as a shadow before gradually transforming into a discernible human form. Troubled by this event, Mandy contacts the police, requesting assistance with the search. During the investigation, the police find nothing suspicious inside or around the house. Mandy says that for now, she still has the strength to confront this entity that poses a threat to her children, but what lies ahead remains uncertain. In the next video, a man named Gary works as a security guard in a store. During his night shift, he encountered phenomena that left him uneasy. On a fateful night, as the clock struck 3 in the morning, Dara sensed an otherworldly presence in the store. He decided to document this incident and began recording. Let's watch together.
Ya reví esa. De ahí en más, pues estoy solo, les digo, estoy todo solo ahorita. Solo. Y ahorita vi algo allá en la entrada de clientes. Hasta allá, hasta lo último. Y lo vi clarito, clarito. Ya lo vi otra vez. A ver si se alcanza a ver. No, me da miedo ir. A eso que se mira ahí. Eso negro que se ve ahí. Miren, ya se movió. ¡Oh! Está caminando, de hecho está que no manches. No manches. Y se sigue moviendo. Se sigue moviendo. Es una persona, claro está que miren. Miren. No. Vámonos.
As he walks through the store, he notices a figure resembling a shadowy person. But that wasn't what troubled Guerra the most. Several nights later, he abruptly wakes up to the sound of barking dogs. Trying to understand what's happening, he captures something disturbing.
Levanté en la madrugada porque se oye que están ladrando los perros muy feo. ¿Sí oyen? Vamos a salir. Está haciendo airecito así como que muy... Miren mi gato, ¿dónde está? ¿Ya lo vieron? Está haciendo airecito así como que muy... agradable, pero los perros sí los oyen, amigos. Se oye así como que da miedo.
Take a look. A mysterious silhouette appears in the neighbor's window. Guerra decides to check the surveillance camera positioned outside, also aimed at the neighbor's house. What the camera captures is truly chilling.
Eso es lo que se ve ahí en la esquina, mira. También se mira aquí en las cámaras. Mira, eso. Mira, y no manches. ¿Qué será? Mira. ¿Ya viste?
Something is inside the house, moving with an inhuman speed. According to Guerra, his neighbor's house has long been abandoned. Viewers speculated that it might be a homeless person. However, when he reviewed the camera footage documenting entries and exits from the house, he found no one. Could this entity be the same figure that has been haunting him since their encounter in the store? The verdict is yours to decide. In the following video, a family visits an old house that is supposedly haunted. Upstairs, in one of the rooms, as they record a video, they capture a spine-chilling sight. Watch closely.
I don't know, I don't get a weird feeling in this room at all. Do you feel weird, Becca?
I actually do feel kind of weird in this room.
Yeah?
It's that we know what happened here, and we
Sure.
know the story behind it, and overall, I think it's just pretty creepy.
A semi-transparent figure, resembling a ghostly girl, appears in the mirror. She materializes for just a second and then vanishes, as if she was never there. After reviewing the footage, the family was terrified by this incident. The head of the family is convinced that it was a real ghost. Now, I'm curious to hear your opinion in the comments.
Crashing your whole party with my penis. Your girl left you quick cause she fell in love with my penis. You rap off beat, I write symphonies with my penis. Your mixtape's trash, I wipe my ass with my penis. I block the sun, global we clip from my penis.